Hey everybody, the cameraman here. Today is Monday. It is June 20th. The time is currently 11:53 a.m. and I'm going to be doing a follow-up / public records request at the La Palma Police Department. Good, how are you? I'm here to do a public records request.
What kind of public records
I was here, was it April the 30th, and I was just taking some pictures out in public around back, just getting some logos of the doors of the units and stuff. And I was approached by a Sergeant White and an Officer Poe, I believe it's pronounced. It begins with a P. And, yeah, Foe. And I basically told them, they want to know what I was doing. I told them to take pictures out public. And beyond that, I really wouldn't want to answer any more questions. And after I asked if I'd been detained, and then they said I was free to go, I left. Then they followed me all the way down Walker to La Palma, and a bit down La Palma. And he called for about 7 more officers to show up. And one of them was another staff sergeant, I do believe, because of the insignia, and they pulled up alongside me as I was walking down La Palma, and they took a picture. I don't know if it was a full video or a picture. It didn't have a red light indicator on the camera, and I would like to submit a public records request for a copy of those pictures, and if there's an actual video file, I have a CD. I would like a copy of that onto the CD.
sure that anything was taken? I'd have to check with the supervisor.
Okay.
If it was just an incident that just occurred and there was just conversation, there would be no paperwork or anything?
Yeah, I understand, but there wasn't any paperwork, but they took pictures of me. So now that camera, now I don't know if that's his personal camera, because if it's his personal camera, then I have to go make a Freedom of Information
Do
Act
you know which
request.
officer it was at the camera?
No,
That would help me.
but I do have the unit number they were in. Here, let me set my camera down here. And I have the time between
So
two.
it wasn't the camera in the unit itself?
Yeah, it wasn't the dash cam. Yeah, it was a handheld.
Phone or like a
It was not like my camera. It
Maybe
was.
we can find out what that was and see if you really did take some pictures.
Well, I have a video if you would like to see the video.
Well, I can see it.
Yeah, okay. Oh, no wonder why the zipper thing was stuck. Yeah. So the unit number was, do you want just the unit number or the license
Unit
plate?
number, you can give me the date.
It was April 30th, unit 733.
Okay, let's see if I can find out for you.
Okay, thank you. Did we find out anything?
Go back into the jail. We just arrested somebody, so all my
Okay.
officers are dealing with that right now.
Okay.
But he said he would like to get that information for you. Can he get back to you? He just can't do it right now.
Yeah, I can come
You wanna
back.
give a name and number?
I mean, it's not unless I mean, as far as I know, it's on my own time to come back with them. I know I have 10 days. You have a maximum of 10 days. I mean, do you know when you might have, I mean, is it readily available? Because I can wait.
He's gonna have to, well, I don't know how long it's gonna, well, they're dealing with this right now. He didn't want you to have to wait. That's why I said,
Okay.
can I call him? He says, because this turned out to be a bigger deal.
Okay.
What usual arrests happen.
Oh, okay.
So, if you wanna call us, I can give you the number for the dispatch, and you can call us and see if he's back and available.
Sure.
You wanna do that?
Sure. Guess I can do that.
This is the main number right here.
Okay.
But if you dial, it'll go to a rotary, and it'll take you a long time to get through. If you push O for operator, it goes straight to dispatch. And you
Okay.
can ask the dispatcher if the watch commander is available.
Okay.
And it's gonna be Sergeant Amend.
Sergeant Amend. Okay. And now he's the watch commander, or
He's the watch
oh,
commander.
okay.
How it works here is we have a sergeant who's in charge of everybody
Okay.
who's working.
Okay.
And he's our sergeant.
Okay, good. Now, I don't know if it helps too, but I remember the guy who was driving now, and that was the staff sergeant. Now his officer took the video. The sergeant, if it helps too, I couldn't see the full tag, but it began with a J. A J.
We only usually have one sergeant working every day.
Okay.
So, and You said Sergeant Wright.
Yeah.
He would have been the sergeant who was actually on duty and the supervisor for that day.
Okay.
And then whatever the two officers, it's usually all we have is two officers and a watch commander.
Okay. Well, then somebody must have been the watch commander because it was two supervisors.
Sergeant Wright.
Okay.
Sergeant Wright, if Sergeant Wright was there, like you said,
Uh-huh.
he would have been the supervisor
Okay.
on duty.
Well, then,
My interviews.
well, what is your ranks? Because I know some of these departments, they'll have it look like the staff sergeant logo, but
We have
it's,
corporals
Okay.
that will fill in as supervisors.
Okay,
But
so-
generally how it is we have our chief, we
Uh-huh.
have our captains, we usually
Okay.
have two captains, then below that is sergeants.
okay,
And then we have corporals below that.
Okay.
Who can work as a sergeant if needed be.
Okay.
Officers. We're really small here, so we
Uh-huh.
don't have a whole lot of staff.
okay, so, yeah. I guess I'll give it a couple hours and see if he's available.
See if he's
back.
available.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
You too, bye-bye. Okay, it's been about an hour since I made the public records request. I'm going to see now if the watch commander is available, and if he's not, I'll just come back another day within the 10-day period. I was about here half an hour ago. I mean, not half an hour ago, an hour ago. And I'm here, I made a public records request. I'm waiting to speak to the watch commander.
Okay, I'll get it.
Okay, thank you.
You came back.
Yes, I did.
Did you talk to him yet, or did you?
No, I'm waiting for him now.
Oh, perfect.
So you can help?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Yes. You are the
watch.
Yes, good. I'd like to make a public records request. I was here April 30th. It was a Saturday, and I was taking some pictures out by the rear of the station there, just getting some B-roll. And I was approached by Sergeant White and Officer Foe. And basically, they wanted to ask what I was doing. I told them to just take pictures out in public. Rather on that, I don't want to answer any questions. Just continued for questions after that. And then what they started to do was, I have the video if you would like to, it's up on YouTube, if you'd like to see it. And what they began to do is Sergeant White, they separated. Sergeant White got behind me while Officer Foe was in front. And Sergeant White began putting his head really close like this towards behind my back. And And when I turn around, his face is right there.
Okay.
And his response to that was,
I'm just looking at it.
he was just looking at my camera. And so after that, I asked if I was being detained or am I free to go. They told me I was free to go. So I continued to walk down Walker till I got to La Palma. They followed me and they called about, it was two of them, so that'd be 5 other officers to assist them in following me.
Okay.
And as I continued to walk down La Palma, one of them pulled up next to me, and one of the officers began taking pictures with I don't know if he took a full video or a picture
Okay.
with a camera, and I would like to submit a public records request. I would just like to get a printout copy of the photo if they took any pictures.
I got you.
And if they took a full video, I have a CD here, and I would like that video copied onto my CD.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, there is a process involved.
Okay.
You have to file a public records request.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm
Yeah,
making
no,
a
I
verbal
understand.
request.
No, I understand. There's an actual
Okay.
process. There's a paperwork process.
Okay.
If you go to our city website,
Okay.
I could try to look up, see if I can print out the form, but basically there's a form
Okay.
you have to fill out specifying what it is exactly you're looking for. 'Cause
Okay.
that's the actual process. And
Okay.
then you would submit that.
Okay, but as far as I know, I'm not required to submit that in writing.
You're not?
Yes, I'm not. I mean, I have the law if you want to see it.
Okay.
Here, let's see. Set my camera down. This is right here, number 2, the request may and may not be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
So, I got you. I get what you're saying.
And I know you have 10 days. I mean, if it's going to take, I can come back. But and if it's under special circumstances, I know you can do another extension to that.
Got it. Is it okay if I photocopy just
Sure, go
Okay
ahead.
with that?
Yeah, fine.
Appreciate it.
Perfect.
Is there any means of me being able to contact you? I'm gonna look into it.
I
But I don't,
like it says right there, you know, I don't really want to give out my name unless I am. I mean, like it says right there, the request can be anonymous,
Okay.
and I'd like to express my right to do that. I like it says there, I check on my my own time, but if I don't check it after those 10 days, I know you can cancel it. I will be back next Wednesday
okay.
because that's when the 10 days are up, and if
Today's Monday.
yes, today's Monday. That's why I wanted to get it in on Monday. And I will be back for the copy of those documents. Now, do you need the CD? Or is that just going to, because I
don't
don't,
think we need a CD.
because I know it says I'm possibly going to have to pay for, copying costs. So that's why I brung my CD in case there is a video, so you wouldn't have to, that would, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I'll look into it and I'll see you next.
Okay.
Next Wednesday.
Yeah, next Wednesday.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, I was here last Monday and I submitted a public records request. It's been 10 days. I'm here for my response.
What's your name?
I'm the cameraman. I spoke with the watch commander that was on duty last Monday. Is that the same watch commander or do you have a different shift?
No, it's the same shift.
Okay.
Okay, let me just check. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, here you go.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
June 28th, 2016. To whom it may concern. This letter is in response to your California Public Records Act request that was made in reference to the identity of the supervisor who was driving the La Palma Police Department Supervisor Patrol Vehicle in the afternoon of April 30th, 2016, along with copies of any photos or videos that were taken of you at the time. Please find attached to this letter a disc that contains a photo and a video that were taken by the La Palma Police Department personnel. The name and the identification number of the supervisor is as follows. Sergeant Guerrero, ID number 219. Sincerely, Terry Kim, Services Division Captain. Hey, you guys gonna follow me into the next district? Are you gonna harass me out of your jurisdiction? Come on, you gotta, are you kidding me? That little tiny thing?